Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something a bit different. I know I've been doing a lot of Bible study videos, and actually I haven't been doing much of anything here lately. It's been a while since I've recorded and posted anything, and I thought, hey, we're fixing to get back into the school year. So I was wanting to go ahead and show you guys everything that I gotten for our new homeschool year. I am homeschooling what am I homeschooling this year? A sophomore and a junior. So let's just go ahead and get into everything that I got for this school year. It's not a ton. I try to do it, my shopping, to where it's budget friendly, but they're still getting a good education. So a lot of the stuff I will either go online and find. If they have like free printables for stuff, I'll go online and find it. I have gone to Goodwill and looked for some books. I have a friend that also homeschools, so I have gotten a couple things from her. Actually, I think I just got one thing from her this year. Last year I got a few more things, books and stuff from her, but this year I think I got one. And then I'm also going to use a couple of the books that I got last year from her, but I didn't feel like digging those out because those were put up at the end of the school year. We did we did summer school. So the end of June, middle of June, we stopped regular school, and then in July we picked up summer school, and then end of July was our end of summer school. Like, I think we summer schooled in July for like 3 weeks, and then we had another break, and then we are fixing to pick up again here tomorrow, actually. So towards the end of August we're going to pick up. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get into this. So I didn't need a ton of new stuff, but there were some things that I found that I was like, oh my gosh, I like this, it looks so cute, I want to try this, whatever, because I really like school supplies. Even when I was in school, I liked school supplies. I like going and getting like the backpack and the pens and the pencils, notebooks. My main thing is the pens and the pencils. I really like pens and pencils. I don't know why, but yeah, I do. Okay, so let's start off with what I got. So first, I had an Amazon order where I ordered a lot of their books that we're going to be using this year. And like I said, I didn't have to order a ton because some of the books I got from friends. Some of the books I have we used last year, and we can just use those again because they're high school books and they're geared for like 9th to 12th grade or 11th and 12th grade, so you can use them more than once. But what I did pick up new, because last year we were doing algebra, this year we're doing geometry. So from Amazon, I picked up geometry, 100 Days of Geometry, Area, Perimeter, Volume, and Surface. So I got 2 of these, and then a geometry review and workbook. And they do come with the answers in the back, so I am going to take those out of both of the books and put those in my teachers folder so that I have them. And then I looked through this and I was like, wow, this is a lot different from when I was in high school and took geometry. So I'm going to be doing like refresher courses to learn all of this again so that I can teach them. And I also got an Everything You Need to Ace Geometry book to kind of read. And if there's something in here that I'm just like, well, that doesn't really make sense to me, because, sometimes I see it and I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense. But then if I read it a different way, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So I bought this to pair with this book that way, or these books, that way if there's something I'm like, well, that really doesn't make sense and I can't really explain it to them if I don't really understand it. So I bought this to read so that I can have better explanations for them. So I bought this. It's been a while since I've been in school. Okay, so I also bought from Amazon a chemistry book. And like I said, I do homeschool on a budget. So I don't really do all the box curriculum. I kind of pick stuff from different things that I need. I go on to like the state school website thing, and it'll tell me kind of what they need to be taken each year. and then I compare that to what I can get on Amazon, and you know, what I can get on eBay. And then if there's something else that I do, like they have to have that I can't find on Amazon or eBay, then I will go in and order that. But I haven't had to do that because, like I said, last year my friend had a lot of stuff from previous years that she was able to give me. I think it was like Alpha and Omega, so I was able to use that. But I want to homeschool them, but I don't want to break the bank, but I want them to have a good education also. So, like I said, I try to do this as budget friendly as I can without going too extreme. So I did get them this chemistry book, and again, I was looking through this and I was like, well, this is different from chemistry that I took in high school. I said, so like I said, it's been a minute since I've been in high school, so I'm going to be relearning some stuff. So I have 2 of these, and then I also got another one of these for chemistry so that we can pair them together. So if there's something in the workbook that we're not understanding, we can go in and read it. And even if there's something that we're still not understanding, that's when I'll go in and research it. I'll figure it out, and then I'll go in and explain it to them, and then have them go in and kind of research the same thing. Like I'll give them the basic concepts of it, where I find it, and then they can go in and find it for themselves and take notes on it, research it also, and keep their notes with them in their folder. And then we have, okay, this one is one of the different ones. Their history is different from one another. Okay, so this is from Amazon, but this is not the new one. This is the one we used last year. So I am waiting for the new one to come in. I ordered it, but this is what we're doing for our American history. This one goes from 1607 to 1865. And then my other student is doing Understanding the Constitution, which is another one that I ordered off of Amazon. And this one came in. It's the new one. It came in. And whenever we finish this, we will either go in and order another one, or we will take something out of here and do more of a research on it and kind of have them do a almost like essay, not really a term paper, but just a writing assignment, I guess, where, you know, we'll pick one of the topics and deep dive research on it and give more information, background, stuff like that. And the same thing for the American history, but and this one was for her government class. And with the American history, there's actually 2 books. It goes to 1865, and then the other one's like 1866 to like 2012 or something like that. I really can't remember, but yeah. And then again, they're going to be using, if I can find it, the same, the same language books that they used last year, and these were ordered from Amazon. So this will be the last year that they use these, and we probably won't even use them for the whole year. We're just going to finish them out. And then there's another book for Language Arts High School that I'm going to be ordering for them. And I think that is our main core classes, and then it goes into their like electives that they wanted to take. So we have money and financial literacy. I was looking through it and I was like, oh, this is really basic stuff. I don't really know if she's going to get much out of this. But then I started thinking, I don't really know, but not everybody's the same. But there are some things that I have seen where there are young adults that struggle with dealing with money because all they have is a debit card. So they just swipe everything. They don't really actually have to handle money. So counting back money is like a real complicated thing for some people. And, or even paying with cash. I personally have seen where some young adults have struggled with paying with cash. Like they struggle just even counting out their money. I don't know how to explain it. So I did get this money and financial literacy for her so that, you know, it's like a thinking about it to prepare her for when she has to go out and deal with stuff, which, like I said, she deals with stuff now. She has work, but it's just so she has this confidence with it, you know, like compounding debt, compounding time periods, credit score, why are there different interest rates, simple interest, compound interest, bulk discounts, you know, stuff like that that you really don't hear anything about until you actually get out into the world and they're like, hey, we'll give you this loan and your interest is this, and then you have to make a payment and you're like, well, I only borrowed this much money, why am I paying back this much money, you know, stuff like that. So that's what's in here, so that she's prepared for when she goes out into the world to say, hey, if I decide to take out this loan, I know there's going to be interest with it. Or if I get this credit card, I know that when I'm paying it, I'm not just paying what I spent. I know the pros and cons of having a credit card or having a loan, or, you know, what I can do with my bank account, you know, when she gets older, you know, stuff like that. So that's what she's going to be doing. And then we're going to be doing, my son wanted to do computer science this year, so he's going to be taking computer science, and it's just a lot of reading. And I am getting a computer so that some of this work that calls for actually going in and opening up programs and using them, he will be able to do that. I have not gotten it yet. I went to get it, but they didn't have the one I was looking for, but I am going to be getting a computer for this class. Another difference is my daughter she's going to be taking German this year. She wanted to take German. I ordered the book. I have not received it yet. Also, photography. I ordered that book and have not received it yet, but it is coming. I think it'll be here like next week, but we start school sooner, so we're just going to go ahead and start on our basic stuff that we do have, and then we'll add that in. And for our literature, I'm going to be ordering books to read, and we're going to be doing, I know they're older and in high school, but they're older and they're in high school, they're my babies, and they're going to be going off doing their own thing soon. So I want to use our literature as a time together to, you know, sit together and read and discuss them. So that's what we're going to be doing with our literature. And I think the first book that I ordered that I'm getting is To Kill a Mockingbird. I think that's the one that's going to be coming in. And then we'll read that together, discuss it. Another thing my son's going to be doing is he wanted to continue with Bible study this year. So this is for something else. I'll take that out for now. So this is like a real in-depth Bible study. So it's not like you just, before we would read like a 5-minute devotional, discuss it, then they could journal, whatever. But this one is actually, they tell you, let's see, let's just go to the beginning. New Testament facts, and then they give us some information about that. And then they tell us the key characters, Jesus, John, Paul, disciples. And so on day 1, they tell us what we need to be reading. So here we are reading Mark 1 through 5. It tells us who the author is, when it was written, who it was written to, and the theme. Then it gives us like an overview, summary type thing of it, and then we can journal it. Like, what is the most important thing that God taught you through today's reading? How can you apply that to your life? And then he's just going to journal basically what he got out of the reading. Now, I am not going to require him to read chapter 1 through 5 all in one setting, because he does have a lot of other stuff to do. So, but this one day might take us the week, because we're going to do certain subjects on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then other subjects on Tuesday and Thursday. So like our core subjects will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then our electives will be like Tuesday and Thursday. And this is part of the reason why we school year round, to make sure we get everything in. And then if we finish something, we can go in and add some more of the other stuff in its place. We also will be doing some school on Saturdays, just because of how my work schedule falls now. So, but anyway, so he might read chapter 1 through 2 one day, and then not do it the next day, and then the following day he's going to do 3 and 4, and then on the last day he'll read chapter 5, and then he'll go in and do the journaling. So that's how the plan is for that, but plans are not set in stone, so they can change. But this is just an idea of what I'm wanting to do with that. And then I also, this is what I got from my friend, and it's like a textbook, The Promise and the Blessing. And so with this one, I'm not going to be like, it is thick. I am not going to be like super firm, like you have to read this whole thing, because it is a lot of reading. But what I'm going to do is, he wanted to continue Bible study, Bible history this year. This is what he's interested in right now. I'm all about it. I support it. I will help in any way I can with it, but I am not a theologian. I am not a scholar with this. I do read my Bible. I am a child of God, woman of God. But I could not tell you everything there is about everything in the Bible, which I'm not sure anybody really could, but anyways, so on this, what I'm going to have him do is, for instance, we're going to get to chapter 1, maybe, part 1, The Promise. And so what he's going to have the opportunity to do is, I'm going to set up some pages, like page 44 to, let's say, 46. He's going to need to read this, and anything that catches his interest in these pages, because this is also going to go along with the other Bible study, so I don't want to put too much on him, but anything that catches his interest in these pages, he's going to write down. And if it's something he didn't understand, he can write it down, put a question mark beside it, and this is something that we can go in and do a deep dive on, research it and see what it is that he didn't understand, and try to explain it or get a better understanding. Or if it's something that caught his interest, what was it about, or what about that caught your interest? So that's how we're going to do that. So it's not going to be like, okay, you need to read this, learn this. There's going to be a quiz on it. There are little like quiz questions at the end, like study goals. And then at the end of the reading, you have review questions. So like with that, we're not going to really be too involved in this. I mean, if he wants to look at this and see some of the questions and then go back and try to find answers for it, that's totally up to him. But like I said, that's the way I'm going to do it, is read it. If there's something that catches your attention, write it down. If there's something you don't understand that you question, write it down, and we'll go in and we'll study it together, try to find the answers for him. And if we can't find the answers, we will go to someone who can. So there's that. And also from Amazon, they're going to do life skills. And in here, it's not really like money literacy. This is just some basic stuff that they kind of need to know how to do as they get older, like filling out a credit application. So there's different copies of that. And then filling out employee applications. There's different copies of that for them to do. I think checks, yeah. Tax, health forms, stuff like that for them to go in. That way, as they get into adulthood, they're not shocked and having to be like, oh, Mom, will you fill this out for me? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That they will be able, capable, independent enough to do that for themselves. Okay, so I think that is all of the bookwork stuff that I got, minus the stuff that's still coming in that I have not received yet, and I will have to reorganize all this stuff later. So also from Amazon, I ordered these highlighters from Mr. Pen. There are more than just the 4. I think it came in a pack of 8, but I've already given them, this is the chisel tip, I've already given them the other 4 to use to be able to highlight information in their books, that like, because we will do quizzes on their regular schoolwork. So when we go to study together and review, They have highlighters that they can highlight information in their books to go back and review, or if there's something again that catches their attention that they want to look into further, they can highlight that, mark it, whatever they want to do to go back and to do that. So I have highlighters for Mr. Pan. Like I said, there are 8. There's like pink and yellow. There's a different color, green, blue. Yeah, I think that was it. But they already have those in their supply kit that they use. And I just took these because these were darker colors, and I figured it'd be easier for these to bleed through than the lighter colors. So I took the darker colors. Also from Amazon, I ordered these zebra. I didn't realize this when I ordered it until kind of after I ordered it, and I went back and read it. It is a pen and pencil set. So there's an 18, it's an 18 pack, and I have, oh, how did it say that? 9 pens and 9 pencils. So, and they are different colors, and I have already gotten into it and opened it and already put some in their supply kit. So it has different colors. So like we have the pens, purple and pink here. We have blue, green, orange. So we have the pens, and then it also has pencils in the same pack. This is what the pencils look like. So again, it's been opened, and I've already taken some out and put them in their supply kit for the year, so that, you know, they have pencils and pens that they can use, and if they lose them, then of course I'll replenish it. So yeah. Next I got my planners from Walmart. I already started working on them because, like I said, it's coming real quick and I gotta get a lot of stuff done. So I got the planners from Walmart. Oh my gosh, I can't remember how much. I know these pens that I ordered was a really good price. I paid like $6 for this whole pack. So that was awesome. I got this planner from Walmart. Also, this one from Walmart. I think they were like, $7 a piece. I think they were like $6.97. So like $7 a piece. Not bad. Good. There's they have tabs for each month, so it's easier to find, but it's still not great when you're in a hurry. Not the easiest when you're in a hurry, but excuse me. So there's that. I got those from Walmart. I also got a couple of notebooks from Walmart, which I already gave to my son because my daughter has her notebooks. She still has a couple notebooks. So I I got him 2 more to use, and then I also got these as like backups from Walmart. And this is like if I'm working with them and I need to take a note on something because I don't understand it while we're doing school, excuse me, then I can keep notes too, or they can, you know, if I write something out and they're doing school and I'm working with another kid, they're needing to use it for whatever reason, it's there. So it's just, you can't have too many notebooks because you never know when you're going to need a notebook. Okay, so that's Walmart. I went to the dollar store and I got some more mechanical pencils because, yeah, that is one thing you can't have too many of is pencils, because they either, you lose the eraser in it, something breaks on it, you know, whatever. You lose the whole pencil together, you think it's in one spot, you go back, can't find it. So I got these, and these were at the dollar store on sale for like 90 cents each. 90 cents. So I got those. This pack of pens was on sale for $1 something. I can't remember exact price, but it was $1 something, because I remember seeing that and being like, what? $1? Heck yeah. I think it was like $1.74 or something like that. And then these zebra midliner creative markers were on sale for $2 something. And then these, which I've already broken into and started using with my planning, Click Art Zebra retractable marker pens were also on sale for $2 something. So that's what I got from the dollar store. And then I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought some binder clips to make it easier with my planner so I can clip it so I'm not having to just flip through pages to get to the week I need to be on. So I bought this for my planners. And then while I was there, I also saw these and I was like, oh, they're so pretty. These were like $3 and I like the colors. So I was like, okay, because we already know I like pens and pencils. So I bought this. They're different colors. The barrel of the pen is the same color of the ink, or as the ink, sorry. And then I've already cracked this one open. I got this one also from the Dollar Tree. Started using it. It's like a fine point, almost like a Sharpie, the ultra fine point Sharpie. I like it. It writes nice. And it's a dark pink, which I love. And then I was at the store and I haven't opened this one, but it's the micro tip brush pen. I'm not sure how it's going to work. I might do this one for like my Bible study stuff, like when I'm doing my little doodling and when I write on the stickers and stuff for there. I don't know what it's going to look like. If it's going to be thick, I might use it for journaling, but if it's going to be closer to like a regular pen, I would use it for my planning. But it was pink and I saw this and I was like, oh my gosh, it's pink. It says no bleed, quick dry, so we'll see. But if it's more like the felt tip, I can use it for my planning. But this also came from the Dollar Tree. And I also got folders from the Dollar Tree for them to be able, because they are going to have to be taking some of their work with them when they go over to their grandmother's and do some school. So I found these. I was like, what? That's so cool. So I got these. They're tri-folder, 3-pocket, tri-fold folders, 3-pocket folders. It's like, oh my gosh, that's cool. It's going to be so much easier because we can just keep track of stuff. You know, they take it and when they're finished, they can put it in a different folder or a different side of the folder. And if there's like work scratch paper that they need to use or whatever, they can keep it here, keep everything kind of separate, organized. So I was like, okay, we can try that, work with that. That also came from the Dollar Tree. And again, all the stuff from the Dollar Tree was $1.25. Oh, except these. These came from, I think these were the Family Dollar. I'm sorry. These were Family Dollar, so these were $3. This one was Dollar Tree, so it was $1.25. Sorry, I kind of put those in the same bag, so that's why those got mixed up, because I got like one thing there. These came from the Dollar Tree. It's a 2-pack, $1.25. They had a pink one, but it looked like it was pink and purple. And I know it's just a ruler, but I don't want to have to use a purple ruler, so I got red and looks like blue. If it's purple, it's a really dark purple. So a 2-pack for $1.25. Awesome, because again, we're doing geometry this year. So I'm going to need that. And I think that's it as far as school supplies. I believe that's it. I think that's all I bought. So I didn't do too bad. I think altogether on everything, I spent like maybe $200. But again, like I said, it's probably going to be closer to $500 because I also have to get the computer. But altogether, for both of them, for everything they needed, plus some of the stuff I needed, including their snacks that I'm fixing to show you, this was all together. And what I usually do is throughout their school year, I will save money to use for the next school year to buy supplies and stuff that they need. And any of the money that I don't use to buy supplies, I will use to buy them like little snacks and stuff like that. And then if there's still some stuff left over, then I'll let them use that money kind of for themselves. And it's usually not that much, maybe like $60, $100. But this year I didn't put back as much, but thankfully I didn't need to buy as much also. So like I said, I think I had like 400 put back, and I don't put a ton back like every month I'll put back like $20, $30, you know, just so that I have something at the start of the school year to use. And I'm like, oh my gosh, all this money's got to come out at one time to buy their school supply stuff. No, I've been saving, so whatever I put back goes towards purchasing new school supplies that they need. And yes, even the stuff that I buy, because I do consider it school related, because I do use it for planning, which is school related. But anyways, I bought snacks for them to have, and I'm going to try to not talk as loud because I bought snacks for them to have on their first day of school. So I also got them, which I don't have, but I didn't buy them, so I didn't really get them. They have lunch bags, and so they're going to be going to their grandmother's tomorrow for the first day of school, obviously, to make sure they're getting work done, because they are teenagers. They don't want to get up and do schoolwork. So they're going to be going to their grandmother's in the morning to make sure they're getting their schoolwork done. So they will be packing a lunch to have over there. And in there, I'm going to put these little snacks in there. It's not a lot, but they got some gummies. So I got like 2 of everything. He got some gum. She got some gum. They got cookies. And then I'm also going to get them like a special drink, maybe like one of those little coffee drinks or something like that they don't get on a regular basis, and put in there. Or actually, I'll probably get sparkling water, which we do have sparkling water on a regular basis, but they really like it. So I'll probably be getting sparkling water and putting it in there. Maybe get them a couple and put them in there. We don't have them all the time. Most of the time it's the water flavorings where they have to put the flavor in there and mix it up, shake it up, whatever. But yeah, so I might go get them a sparkling water to put in their bag or something like that. Or, you know, get them something like they can get a coffee in the morning. So anyways, but yeah, that's what's going to be happening. I know I probably rambled a bit, but I think that's it. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. I do have stickers for my planner, but they're stickers that I had already previously had. I didn't buy any new stickers. So yeah, I think that is everything. So yeah, all right. So that was nice. That was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If there's anything that I didn't mention where I got something from, feel free to ask, and I will give you that information. You can let me know when your school year is about to start, or if it's about to start, which I know a lot of people have probably already started and we're kind of getting a late start, but I also know that there's some that don't start till like September. If there's anything you would recommend that I should have for my students or my classroom that I don't have, let me know. Like, I know I need to get a graphing calculator. I thought about that after everything was said and done. I was like, oh crap, I probably need a graphing calculator. But I didn't get one. But I do have a scientific one that they will be using for now until I get that graphing calculator. So yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by and watching this video. And I hope everybody has a great school year and it is enjoyable and just fun and just peaceful and just great. I also forgot to mention that my son is interested in welding right now, so he's also going to be taking a welding course, and it's not so much a book course, it's more of a hands-on course, because my husband is actually a welder and certified welder, so he will be teaching that class on the safety and, you know, all of that information, because I don't know all of that. So he's going to be teaching that class for him, actually. So just wanted to let you guys know that was another thing that he was interested in and that he was going to be doing as an elective. So